What's up, world? I'm not going to look at you because I'm driving, but I want to talk about how do you know if you care what other people think? How do you know that you are so self-assured and self-confident that what other people think doesn't impact you or change the way you live? How do you know that you're bulletproof? Because most people have not been in a situation where they are being attacked on the daily, where they have people insulting them every single day, where they have people criticizing the way they look, criticizing the way they speak, criticizing the way they dress, criticizing their ideas, the things they talk about, what they do with their time, taking shots at their family, taking shots at their business. Most people have not been in that situation, so they don't know. It's easy to say, I don't care what people think, but most people have lived life in such a way where they haven't agitated enough people to really find out how tough they are. I want to suggest that there is a value in being so bold, so brazen, so out loud in this world that you agitate, you irritate, you hold a mirror up to other people, not intentionally, not because they're the focus, not because, frankly, they are the driver, because the point is you're not worried about what they think. If you truly get to a high enough plane of not caring what other people think, truly, genuine indifference, you will find yourself being so naturally expressive, so naturally manifesting of your individuality that it will drive other people nuts, and they will tell you what they think, and then you'll get to find out whether or not you really care. And you'll get to develop the ability to truly not care. And that's what I want to propose, is the real value opportunity is to start acting as if you don't care what people think. Don't kid yourself into believing that you don't, because we're all initially hardwired to care. But there is so much strength in getting to where you don't. So you have to start acting as if. You have to say, if I was truly indifferent, if I was truly confident, if I was truly convicted of what's possible for my own life and willing to do whatever it takes to see it through and make it happen, then what would I do? And then do that and let the people speak. Let the people think what they think and say what they say and attack who they attack, which will be you. And then start doing the work of saying, okay, now I actually have to build the callus. Now I actually have to follow through with the confidence. And it becomes self-fulfilling, because once you start to act as if, you create momentum. Momentum will carry you through a lot of stuff. It's a lot harder for bullets to hit a moving target. Part of being bulletproof is just being fast. I've been doing this for 4 months now. I started this online crusade about how awesome life can be, and how much I believe it, and how much I'm willing to put my own life out there on the line to prove it. I will be a living demonstration of how awesome life can be. I will be a living demonstration of setting ridiculously large goals. Ridiculously large goals. I may or may not have bought a website called becomingabillionaire.com. I may or may not be documenting the next 20 or 30 or however many years of my life it takes, so that I can put it on that website and say, here is a guy who was crazy enough to have a ridiculously large idea and to actually do it, and to be willing to do whatever it takes. Now, since I've started talking like that online, what's happened? I got every knucklehead and his cousin coming out, talking noise, taking shots at me. Now I get to figure out if I'm really worried what other people think. But what's happened is I've created some incredible momentum in my life. And I have gotten tougher. I have gotten stronger. I have gotten sharper. I have gotten more resilient. I have gotten more indifferent. Because one thing I've learned is that the only people who criticize you are the people who are doing less than you. I have not had any legitimate billionaires or legitimate massive action takers or legitimate, I'm number 1,480 on the Inc. 5000 right now of the founder CEOs of Inc. 5000 company. I'm number 1,480. No one from number 1,479 through number 1 has come out to criticize me, because they're doing either they're I want to say they're doing more than me. I don't know them all, but they're doing a lot. Successful, high energy, high action, high results people they don't have time to come criticize people like me or people like you or anybody, because it's not productive. It's a drain of their energy. You will only get criticized by people who are doing less than you. So frankly, the more you're getting criticized, the more people you know there are doing less than you. And that's a good thing, because that means you're doing more than them. So I want to suggest that you get really, really crazy. Do something audacious. I look at Grant Cardone, his net worth now is up over 800 million. He's on his way to becoming a billionaire. You know what? He's 20 years older than me. He used to be a drug addict. Most people look at Grant Cardone and say, oh, I need to find some little morsel from him. I need to find some little nugget and apply it to my life, and I can get a little edge. I look at Grant Cardone and I say, why the F not? I don't want to be Grant Cardone. I want to be Jeff Lerner. He's going to make $1 billion. He went from drug addict to making $1 billion. I know plenty of people who've gone from down and out to making hundreds of millions or $1 billion plus. I know people who've gone, in fact, I know one guy who went from broke, homeless, living in his ex-wife's parents' bedroom, ex-wife's parents' spare bedroom, not their bedroom, that would be weird, to reinventing his life, remarrying, creating a beautiful family, having amazing kids, having a completely different domestic life. Reinvention is a possibility. Unlimited expansive growth is a possibility. Whatever you can conceive, whatever you can believe, you have a possibility to achieve. Not a certainty, but a possibility. But if you cannot conceive and believe it first, there is zero possibility. So will I be a billionaire? I don't know. Is it possible? Because I'm willing to speak it and act it and believe it into possibility? Yes. Am I documenting the journey? Yes. Am I going to get some shots taken at me for such an audacious thing to say? Yes. By saying such an audacious thing and getting the visibility and the attention and the awareness that comes from saying audacious things and living and expressing big possibilities, am I actually going to increase the likelihood of it happening? Yes. Because even haters are watching. Even your naysayers and your critics are part of your audience. By increasing the size and scope of the things that I do, which then increases the number of people who hate me and want to take shots at me, which then increases my internal stamina and fortitude and ability to take it, I am also increasing the attention and visibility, which in the world that we live in is also a form of currency. It's also an asset, and it's actually increasing the probability of some of my really, really big goals actually coming true. We talk about self-fulfilling prophecies. One of the self-fulfilling prophecies is that playing small keeps you small. Playing big grows you big, because hate is still a form of energy, and you can still feed off of it, and you can still assimilate it, and you can still use it to grow an audience. And having a big audience, the one thing Grant Cardone's right about. In this world, having a big audience is having a big possibility, a big opportunity. All right, people. That's all I got for today. I'll catch you next time.